sister, what's the comfort?
Why, as all comforts are, most good. Most good indeed. Lord Angelo, having affairs to heaven, intends you for his swift ambassador, where you shall be an everlasting leisure. Therefore, your best appointment made with speed. Tomorrow you set off.
Is there no remedy?
None. But such remedy is to save a head to leave a heart in twain.
But is there any?
Yes, brother, you may live. There is a devilish mercy in the judge, if you implore it, that will free your life, but fetter you till death.
Perpetual durance.
Aye, just. Perpetual durance. A restraint, though all the world's vastity you had, to a determined scope.
But in what nature?
In such a one as you consenting to it would bark your honor from that trunk you wear and leave you naked.
Let me know the point.
Oh, I do fear thee, Claudio, and I quake, lest thou a feverish life shouldst entertain, and 6 or 7 winters more respect than a perpetual honor. Darest thou die? The sense of death is most in apprehension, and the poor beetle we do tread upon in corporal sufferance finds a pang as great as when a giant dies.
Why give you me this shame? Think you I can a resolution fetch from flowery tenderness? If I must die, I will encounter darkness as a bride and hug it in mine arms.
There spake my brother. There my father's grave did utter forth a voice. Yes, thou must die. Thou art too noble to conserve a life in base appliances. This outward sainted deputy whose settled visage and deliberate word nips youth i' the head and volleys doth the mew as falcon doth the fowl is yet a devil.
But frenzy Angelo?
Think'st thou, Claudio? If I would yield him my virginity, thou mightst be free.
Oh, heavens. It cannot be.
Yes. Tonight's the time I must do what I abhor to name, or else thou diest tomorrow.
Thou shalt not do it.
Oh, were it but my life, I'd throw it down for your deliverance as frankly as a pin.
Thanks, dear Isabel.
Be ready, Claudio, for your death tomorrow.
Yes. Has he affections in him that thus can make him bite the law by the nose when he would force it? Sure it is no sin, or of the deadly 7 it is the least.
Which is the least?
If it were damnable, he being so wise, why would he for the momentary trick be perdurably fined? Oh, Isabel.
What says my brother?
Death is a fearful thing.
And shamed life a hateful.
Aye, but to die, and go we know not where, to lie in cold obstruction and to rot. This sensible warm motion to become a kneaded clod, and the delighted spirit to bathe in fiery floods, 'tis too horrible.
Alas, alas!
Sweet sister, let me live. What sin you do to save a brother's life, nature dispenses with the deed so far that it becomes a virtue.
Oh, you beast! Oh, faithless coward! Oh, dishonest wretch! Heaven shield my mother played my father fair, for such a warped slip of wilderness ne'er issued from his blood. Take my defiance. Die. Perish. But that my bending down might reprieve thee from thy fate, it should proceed. I'll pray 1,000 prayers for thy death. No word to save thee.
Nay, hear me!
Fie! Thy sin's not accidental, but a trade. Mercy to thee would prove itself a bawd,